Good afternoon, ladies, sisters. Sure do miss all of you. I really do. I wish I was there. I've been praying for all of you and hope all's well with all of your families and with you guys. Hope that everything is well with the church. Please tell everyone I said hello and I miss everybody. I'm going to be reading this off of my notebook. Been catching up on my Proverbs reading, so today's going to be from Proverbs. This may really seem hard to believe, but when I have downtime here on the road, I spend most of my time in the Word. I do other things, but I spend most of the time in the Word when we have downtime. And this is downtime for me, just sitting in a rest area waiting for a load by myself right now. My co-driver had to go home for some things she had planned. So as I spend more time in the Word, God's Word is always fresh and always new. And we all know that we can read a passage over and over hundreds of times and still get something new out of it. God's Word is active and alive, and it's always relevant to everything that we're going through today. It's current for today. The only book in the world that's current for today. Even the dictionary changes. So today I'd like to share from Proverbs 8. This would have been yesterday's reading, Proverbs 8, 22 to 35. Could someone please pause this video and read those verses for me? Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much for reading that. I hope that this passage means as much to you, and I hope that you read it over and over and over again so that you get something new out of it every time. I was catching up on the Proverbs reading, so I've been reading that today. I read it today, and it reminded me that God is all-knowing. I'm sitting here waiting on a load, and He already knows what load I'm going to get and when I have to be there and what's going to happen between here and there. He's all-knowing. I think sometimes in our human thinking, we're kind of limited on our understanding. We don't always understand all-knowing because we don't see what's going to happen down the road. We don't see, like, many of us have traveled, quite a bit, and in your traveling, you don't know what's going on down the highway. You don't know exactly where you're going to stop for a rest area unless you really super plan your trip out and say, this is exactly where I'm stopping and I'm only driving this far, and you have it mapped out. But still, you don't know between there and your planned stop what's going to happen. But God knows. He knows everything. And verses 22 and 23, the Lord possessed me in the beginning of His way, before His works of old. In the beginning of His way. 23 says, I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. This means that before there was even an earth, God knew you. God knew us. He knew who we were going to be. He knew my name, and He knew that I was going to do this eventually in my life. So He knows everything about us. That should excite us and make us more and more in love with Him every time we remember that. I really do miss you guys so much. Hopefully I'll be able to get to see you soon. But please remember and concentrate on the fact that no matter what you're going through, whether it's hard or right now it's easy, whether you're just going through daily stuff, day by day, we all do, our routine stuff. God knows. Let's not ever forget that He knows the good times and the bad times. He knows what you need to get through when there's bad times. And He knows how you're going to come out on the other end. Give Him praise and glory, no matter what you're going through, and trust Him every step of the way, every moment of the day. And remember, This is His day. Love you guys. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.